Hello friends, so today we can discuss the problem A from the latest Codeforces round 689, problem name string generation. So in this problem you can read the problem statement, but in simple terms it states that you are given or you have to actually construct a string with only the characters A, B and C, and the maximum length of the substring of this string that is a palindrome does not exceed k. So you have to create a string such that the maximum length of the palindrome or the maximum length of the substring like which is a palindrome should not exceed k. What I mean by this is, like as you can see in the examples, or you can also see the test case, you have to create a string of length 3 such that the palindrome can be of length 2 or less. Like any string of length 2 or less can be a palindrome, which is fine, but any substring or continuous string length which is a palindrome should not be like over the length of 3 or like 4 or 5. I hope you get the point. As you can see in this, though there is a string of length 2 which is a palindrome AA, but because the string length like 2 is also fine, but over the 2, as you can see 3, like the string AAA is not possible because AAA is a palindrome of length 3 which is overshooting this k. So you can form or you actually have to construct a string which is of length 3, but the number of like the substring which is palindrome should be less than or equal to this. It should not increase by k. So there can be a like number of ways to solve this problem, like a large number of ways. So I'll tell you how I solve this problem, how I approach this problem. Because see, the problem statement says that k is always less than n, which means that the maximum length of the palindrome which is like acceptable from this n is k, which means that you can form a palindrome of length k or less, but not more than k. So because let's assume that you are given a string length of 10 and then you are given a palindrome of 3. So why not just make a palindrome of length 3, which is fine. Now you have to fill more 7 words such that it should not form any palindrome. If we just put out all the characters which is not a palindrome along with this string, why not it's beneficial? So just take out the string BCA because you can take any of these characters. If you take, let's assume BBB, then like it can happen that they can form a palindrome for a larger string. But take a combination of all the 3 characters BCA, I have taken this combination, and try to put BCA as far as possible. What I mean by this is just repeatedly put BCA because BCA will not form a palindrome. I hope you get the point. With this string, BCA will not form a palindrome, and thus what I've done, this BCA BC, like that's it. So as you can see, there is no string of length 3 which is actually like more than 3 which is a palindrome, because see, if more than 3 it will happen, then it will not form a palindrome. And that's the logic for this problem. It's very simple. Like there can be a number of ways to solve this problem. I have used this. So I've taken an input of n and k and the like an empty answer. So first iterate over the k positions. The first k positions can be of a. The other part can be formed using BCA. And what I have to do, I have to like put the 3, like all the characters from k till n, all the leftover parts with BCA repeatedly in a cycle. So what I can do, I can put a pointer like this at I, and I will like for every character I will just print out this character which is like the first character should be B, then move this pointer to the next point, it should be C, then move to the pointer at A point, which is A, then again put it on the starting point which is B, and so on. So that's what I've done. For this pointer I've taken X and move from X till N, like what are the like free places are left, and put that X character from other to this position, and then increment my pointer like from the next position, and because if it can overshoot, just mod it with 3, and then that's the answer. I hope you understand the logic and the code part for this problem. More videos are coming soon, so stay tuned. I'll see you next one. Keep coding. Bye.